Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I haven't played this game in a long time. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Nope. Sorry about that. Right. Let's see where we are going to go today.
I cannot enter.
I know I got back to this game and immediately the bad news started. I still have to go way down here, but I can't because I'm not a high enough level. And I'll probably die. But if we take it easy, we might make some progress today.
But the suffering continues.
The easiest way to level up this game is to just kill civilians. But most civilians here are not ready to die. I wonder if I have the medicine to get this guy. Nope.
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
Have you seen any suspicious activity in the vicinity, Dr. Reed?
No more than usual.
This is no laughing matter, Dr. Reed. A patient of mine has been murdered. Mr. Fiddick is dead. I should have been more cautious.
Oof.
Why are you blaming yourself for the death of Mr. Fiddick?
It is our fault. Mr. Fiddick has stayed longer than needed here because Dr. Ackroyd and I could not agree on the correct treatment.
This argument has nothing to do with his death. He was murdered.
But if we had performed the surgery sooner, he would have left the hospital and avoided this fate.
I don't know about that.
What is troubling you so
Probably
much,
would have
Dr.
died somewhere else.
Is there something else?
I had to meet face to face with the son and daughter of Mr. Fiddick this afternoon. Their eyes. I could barely stand before their accusing gaze.
This difficult task is part of our job, Dr. Strickland. It's our responsibility.
I know. As I also know they'll never get the answer to the question they daren't ask. They were the embodiment of cold fatalism.
Do you need my medical attention, dear colleague?
I would have been confused if anyone other than you had asked that question, Dr. Reed. But your help is welcomed.
I will see you later.
I thought I had some medicine for him. But I guess I don't.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
Let's say goodbye to you now, sir. This guy's suffering from fatigue.
Good evening, Dr. Ackroyd.
You're the last person that I want to see right now, Dr. Reed.
I see that you are as friendly as ever.
Are you really going to ask me why? That would just be more evidence of your selfishness.
Do you need my assistance?
Don't be ridiculous. I'm capable of dealing with this myself. I've just not taken the time to do so.
Then you are lucky that I have taken the time to do so. Consider it a gesture of solidarity between professions.
This is for our
I wish
friendship.
this hospital could have received as much attention from you, Dr. Reed. We do not see you in surgery very often.
Oof.
Thank you for your time.
This guy loves me.
We'll talk later.
Alright. That was some good talk there. He and I are best friends. We've been like super bonded since I met him like 2 weeks ago. Let's go over here to die, since it's a high level mission for some weird reason. Even though it's like the beginning of the game, everybody over there is a higher level than I am. But we're gonna risk it all. ready to die anyways. We got that guy over there, level 18. He's also somebody that I'm avoiding. Oh wait, I think we can't go through this part. Not sure. But I remember getting stuck somewhere along a fence here. We have to find somewhere around it.
It's closed.
Yes, sir. What you doing? Forgot how to fight. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It's been a while. Plus, I keep getting hit by everything.
Take a breath of this!
No, I do not have to dodge the punches. This is part of the game. Get hit as much as you can. That's why I'm winning. That's why I'm winning. What am I eating? I'm not hungry. Clearly, I'm not fast enough. Smack. Smack that bitch. Oh, we're getting places. Not to the end of this game, but we're getting places. Oof. Those guys were about the same level I am, so they were the easy ones. Now you can sneak up on this guy. Excuse me, sir. What are you eating? Oh. You do not sneak up on that guy. That man blind, yes. He's just not seeing correctly.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Me neither. I just wanted to grab that and he just went for a snack. Alright, that guy was trying to open some door over here. Maybe I can open it. Probably not. Hey, I am as stealthy as I am able with my hands here. Alright, so there is nothing I can do there. Let's go back to my werewolf friend over here. Maybe he can figure something else for us. Oh, are you guys?
More and more of these
team.
bloody leeches every night. Aye. The gods improve more and more every year.
Oh, there's a wolf down here. He's a level 12. Maybe we can actually defeat these guys. Hey, buddy, come here. Come here.
Over there! There's one of them burning!
Okay. Oh, not me. Not me. You gotta attack these guys. Oh. Get him, boy. Take him. Not even with the help of this popularity, I can actually get these guys. Hey, there's another one coming over here. I don't know if you want to help. Right. You're attacking the wrong person. I am clearly on your side. Clearly on your side. See? This is the guy you need to attack. Oh. Get wrecked. Excuse me. Did somebody lose their dog? What are you doing? Listen to me. Alright. We finally defeated that guy. He's been haunting my dreams since the first time I seen him. And we're supposed to go this way. Can I? I can. Would you look at that?
Whitechapel. This neighborhood is linked somehow to the kind Lady Ashbury's blackmail. First, let's find this Petrescu fellow.
Let's find this Petrescu fellow. He has Lady Black something. Lady Black something's nude. I wasn't paying attention. Nope. Oh, Jesus. It seems we walked into Bayamon here. Sir, how are you doing? Okay?
Are you all right?
The bastard hit the wall next to me. I don't even know if he meant to miss.
If you've been hurt, I can help you. I'm a doctor.
Name's Albert. Remember it. Now bugger off.
Oh, he's so nice. Tell me
What
about your
happened?
life here.
Did you really steal that man's medication?
Hey, I didn't do anything. It ain't me.
Medication and drugs are a rare commodity in East London. So you picked an easy target, didn't you?
Sod off, mister. You ain't got no clue what's going on here. Bastard was a soldier in the war, so now he's got the right to shoot me.
It's true. I'm not familiar with this part of town. Perhaps you could help me.
I said sod off. Go find yourself another guide.
I know, I'm trying to help this guy and he's like, no, go away.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the
He should
Pembroke
definitely
Hospital?
tell me to go away.
If you know anything about her, I'd appreciate
not for the
Never heard
same
of her.
reasons he's doing it.
She's pretty, I'll keep an eye out.
Is that it?
Do you need assistance?
Please. Feeling tired these days.
Well, I got nothing to
I
give
will see
you.
you later. Goodbye, young man.
Boots will be proud of me.
Sir, why are you digging in that trash, sir?
What? Shooting a boy in the middle of the street. Not the best thing to do, wouldn't you say?
What? You saw what happened? Who are you?
I'm Dr. Reed,
Oh, man.
and I'd like to ask you a few questions, if you promise me to set your gun aside.
No. Look, I'm not a violent man. I'm Benjamin Palmer, doctor.
Clearly, you're not about
No one can help me. Not even you.
What can you tell me about this place?
Nothing to say, really. This is where I used to live, and this is where I live now.
You don't have anywhere to go. No family that would welcome you.
Not since the death of my wife, Albert's mother. She was sick, you see.
What?
Long before the flu and all this shit.
This guy's shooting his son?
You mean you used to have a better life?
Yeah, I had a wife, a home, and a job. I even used to have a name. Now I'm just Ben. Ben the Tramp.
Sounds about right, Mr. Van Tramp.
Perhaps you could focus for a moment and tell me your troubles.
I'm sick, broke, and my son just stole my pills. Everything's coming up roses.
Wow.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? Have you heard anything?
It's funny, I've been searching for her too. I need some pills. But the woman is a phantom, if you ask me.
Really? And why is that?
Word is she ain't real. She's a cover for some doctor who runs an illegal dispensary for migrants.
Whatever the boy did, I'm sure he didn't deserve a public execution.
I swear I didn't want to hit him. It's just that I'm sick in the head, you see, and the boy just frayed me last nerve.
Same.
What is it, Benjamin? It was the war, wasn't it? Your nerves are shot, aren't they? I need some answers, Private. From one soldier to another.
The doctors called me a liar. A coward. Put me in a straitjacket, locked me up. Finally, they sent me back to the front lines with a handful of tablets.
Yes. Sounds like shell shock. I've seen a few cases like yours. This is nothing you should be ashamed of, Benjamin. And it's perfectly natural in your situation.
Not ashamed. I just need my pills. Peace and quiet, that's all.
Don't we all? Wait, new head available?
Do you know Nurse
I got
Dorothy
nothing.
Crane from the Pembroke Hospital?
This thing lied to me.
Have you heard anything?
It's funny, I've been searching for her too. I need some pills. But the woman is a phantom, if you ask me.
Really? And why is that?
Word is she ain't real. She's a cover for some
Benji, my
doctor
man,
who runs
is,
an illegal
It's having troubles
A
here.
gun, alcohol, and a bad temper make a terrible cocktail, sir. Goodbye for now.
Goodbye, sir.
Another drunk arsehole littering the streets. Not me.
He's still up there talking to himself. Alrighty. This is clearly not the way I have to go. What's that? Oh. Oh, it's just a snake running away from me. Alright, I am lost. I guess I'll go this way. Follow the Y. Follow the Y. Oh, there's a lost lady over here.
Its effectiveness has been proven by many. Even the flu is no match for the Swanborough cordial.
Oh, she's
Good
selling
evening,
fake
miss.
medicine.
Good evening, sir. Are you interested in a miraculous cure for this unknown and deadly epidemic?
Actually, I am.
Then you have come to the right place. The famous Swanborough cordial is all you need to help keep you in perfect health.
Oh, really? Why didn't I hear about it during my studies? I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Ah, my brother has spoken of your research, sir. I'm Loretta Swanborough, and it's always a pleasure to meet a fellow healer.
I do not know this lady.
Tell me, who intrigues you most in Whitechapel?
The region itself is something to see, but I would say Camellia the mute florist who gives away her flowers.
What do you think of the locals?
Most of them are afraid or desperate. They all come to me eventually for my remedy.
Vampires
Is there
and
anyone I should
coronavirus is
avoid?
something to be
Cadogan
afraid
Bates,
of.
without a doubt. The bloody bastard remorselessly exploits poor migrants as soon as they get here.
Isn't that what you're doing? Exploiting people?
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
I don't like to talk about competition.
Competition, you say?
Never met her, but it seems she provides some sort of medical care to the poor. The whole thing has to be some sort of scam, if you ask me.
Oh,
I'd like to see what kind of medicine you're selling.
medicine. Oh, she got that good stuff. How much money do they have? Huh, not enough. I'll buy one of everything. One offer. This is the best way to do. Buy one of everything, and then later just figure out what to do with it. Because I really want to do with it right now. Oh, trash. And then you just search the trash cans for the real good stuff. Let's see. Got a Y right here. Y.
What do you want? Leave me
well,
alone.
it is night.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed.
Because I can't go out
looking
during
for
the
Nurse
day.
Dorothy Crane.
I'll burn.
There is no Dorothy Crane here. Now goodbye.
I'm afraid this medical leaflet says the opposite, sir.
Really? Well, I'm afraid I'm going to close this door right now. Go bother someone else, Mr. Doctor.
To enter that house, I must discover who this man really is. Maybe I could start by observing what he's up to.
Investigate. Let's see. Can I spy on him from here? No. Oh, see, he's avoiding me there. How do I go there? Sir? Sir, wait for me. Hey. Old guys do that
It's
to me
locked, all
all
right.
the time. I get the eye of the tiger over there, but I don't get no clue of how to get there. No clue whatsoever. There's that guy down there. Alright. Figure something out real soon.
I will return later.
Can't enter the house, it's empty. No, I wish I could. I mean, it makes sense to me, as it does to you, that he can dash and like turn to smoke and go through fences and shit, but I guess it doesn't make sense to this game that he could actually do that. We're going to find a way. Maybe if we look at the map we can, no. I guess we really do have to go down there. We'd have to go down here and then come back up. Because there seems to not be a way around these parts.
I cannot enter.
Alright. See, I can't do it. I can't even go through a truck. This game is very specific, and I can't turn to smoke here because there's people. There's civilians. So in areas where there's civilians, I can't really use any of my vampire attacks or anything. The only thing I can do is be a regular person. So once I leave the civilian area, like if I go down there, that guy down there wasn't a civilian, so he would immediately see me and be like, hey, come back now. And I'd be like, hey, shut up. Something like that. And no, I can't. I just can't. But the game doesn't allow me to do it. And see, I can go through the fence. Once I'm outside the area, I can actually turn to smoke. But it won't let me go through the fences either way. not strong enough. Oh, I got shamed.
He's dead! See them fancy clothes? This one's a top! Filthy piece of shit! I'll take his head!
Oh, what's that? That was my special, my ultimate move. I just raised the smoke from the underworld. And they can't handle that stuff. And clearly I can't handle a couple of thugs, so I don't know how I'm gonna make it.
It's locked.
Is it that way? Oh god. I am never gonna make it to where I need to go. Oh. Wrong button. Choo choo. Yeah, I can't go that way. So I'm gonna have to find some keys or something? This game doesn't really give you that many hints. It's a lot of exploring around. Hoping you just get it right. Huh. Excuse me, sir.
I cannot enter.
I'm trying to peep on you from over here, but I can't. I need to get closer. What's going on over there? Dorothy Crane. And some unknown guy. Really have no clue. What basement? I even lost the Y. Where's the Y? Where's the Y? Oh, the Y only appears, I guess, when I'm at a certain distance. There's something in that corner though. Must be the door where he came out of. Yeah, I am at a loss right here. Guess I mean we could try. The only other place I could think of is like going through here somewhere. But none of this is doable right now.
It's locked, all right.
I mean, you think he could just poof himself over the fence or something? And I don't see anything else down here that would be useful. There's a bunch of quarantine zones. Trash can. Trying to use my third eye to see where else I could go, but there's This gives me nothing, which is nice, because I already had a lot of that. A lot of that, nothing. What are those? A bedazzled skull and a rope skull all together. Okay, I try to go through there, but it won't let me. So we're gonna have to sneak up on this guy real quiet, like. Nope. Excuse me, sir. Oh no, this guy's super saiyan. Oh. Indeed. Beautiful. Get shanked. And if only I could get like keys or something to open that gate. I don't really know if I wanna pet the dog. 2 rogue skulls. Bunch of blood. A large beast. Keys. A hatchet. And another large beast, of course. I heard somebody talking, but I don't even know where they at. Sir, do you have the keys down there? I don't know. Surprise! I like how he's patient and wait over there. I'm getting chained. It's an exterminator or something talking about. Oh no. Do you guys have the keys? I don't know who has the keys. And I don't know where those guys are. Box of pills. You know, for places lacking medicine, I find medicine like every corner. Okay, so those guys, they know who I am. Oh, yes I am. Look at this guy. He's tough. This guy's a rubber. Oh god. That hurt it. I'm not gonna make it, guys. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Sir, I just need a little bit of your weight. Isn't it? Isn't it smart? I'm a smart guy. I'll just shank it. Shank it all. And nobody has this freaking key. Come on. Oh. That was my bad. I didn't mean to claw the air like that. I should have done that. Should have just come in here and had him taking care of the hunters. Keys? Keys, anybody? Keys? Keys, anybody? No? No keys? No keys. Wow. I found another populated area.
Excuse me, sir. I have a few questions for you.
Another journalist? I didn't answer the first one, so piss off!
I'm not a journalist, I'm a doctor.
A doctor, you say?
I might be a journalist.
It's quite a rare breed in this part of town.
Really? But still, here I am. Dr. Jonathan Reed, at your service.
I'm Joe Peterson to some, but Colossus Joe to most. And I don't remember asking for your service, sir.
May I ask what you do around here?
I do whatever I want, and sometimes even more. Now sod off.
According to you, physicians are scarce in this part of town. Why is that?
Not familiar with this neighborhood, are you?
Nope.
I guess your fancy colleagues are too afraid of being stabbed in the back.
This part of town does have quite a reputation. Would you say it's justified?
Totally. Look at me, for instance. I always look my opponent in the eye before knocking him out.
This guy and I are gonna
Have you heard of a nurse named Dorothy Crane? She's a colleague of mine, and is supposed to live around here.
Dorothy Crane? Yeah, I know her. One of the few good souls who dare to help the sick around here.
Could you please tell me more about her?
She's a nice girl. Tries to help the migrants. I offered to give her a hand, but she said my reputation would attract too much attention.
Goodbye, Mr.
Alright, sir. I'll get back to you later.
Welcome, sir. Please, take a browse of my wares.
I am Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions, if you don't mind.
Doctor? Interesting. I'm Barrett Lewis. Usually I don't have time to waste with talk, but at this hour of the night I can hardly refuse.
How is business around here?
Business? I have no business. Between this racket, theft, and customers getting scared, I'm losing money every day.
I see. Sounds like you blame someone in particular for your situation.
It's no secret Joe Peterson spends his time harassing merchants. But with me...
Damn it, Joe.
He's trying to put me out of business once and for all.
Why is he trying to put you out of business?
As a merchant, you see Whitechapel every day. Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary recently?
Well, you mean besides the epidemic, the war, and all the usual crap? As long as I can remember, this part of town has been a bottomless pit, and no sign of the bottom yet.
Violence is increasing in the borough.
Yeah. A few nights ago, some blokes jumped me. Came out of one of the condemned workshops.
Get jumped.
Fever. Madness. Something like that.
Where did this happen? Why did you go there?
In the closed workshops nearby. I worked there as an apprentice in better days. Now I only go to find trinkets or tools. Too bad I was mugged, though. There was good money in that little box of loot I lost.
Oh.
Have you been hurt?
No, but that's only because I ran like hell. Those men were raving lunatics, I tell you. Not even able to speak anymore, just screaming.
Oh. Seems this guy...
Have you heard of a nurse called
my
Dorothy
cousin.
Crane?
Nurse Crane? So the bitch really is a nurse, then? Always thought she was just some crafty foreigner, that one.
So she's trying to help her fellow immigrants. Why would that make her a villain?
Dorothy Crane ain't even a real name. Something like Dorothea Craniu. Something like that. Came to England fleeing the war, I was told.
That doesn't explain why she irritates you so much.
Your precious Nurse Crane gives away medical supplies and prescriptions for free. I offered to sell it for a fair cut, but no. Miss Crane wanted to play the quiet saint.
Shame on her. Destroying business like that.
Right then. Show me what you have.
I'm not gonna buy anything here. Mostly because I'm out of money. Is there any more people around here? Where's that place? Yeah, he was mentioning. I do not know. I don't see it on the map. Succeeded. No, I don't know where he was telling me to go. He's telling me to go somewhere. Just doesn't pop up on the map. Sir, where is this place you were talking about?
Even now, he judges your...
Forgive my interruption.
Do not apologize, my son. Father Tobias Whitaker is always happy to teach mortals about the incoming Armageddon.
I am Dr. Jonathan Reed, and I just have a few questions.
A scientist? You are much more lost than I thought, my son.
Yes, I am.
What do you mean when you say that I am more lost than you thought?
All scientists are entangled in a world of causes and consequences. And most of them can't see the plain truth.
Quite a judgmental opinion, if you ask me. But what do I know? Blinded by science as I am.
But you are seeking answers, aren't you? Answers about the Armageddon about to strike the city. Answers about the hidden truth.
Give me some answers.
I am. But the answers I seek are based on facts, not superstition.
Hard facts. Show me hard facts.
What do you mean when you say that I am more lost than you thought?
All scientists are entangled in a world of causes and consequences. And most of them can't see the plain truth.
Quite a judgmental opinion, if you ask me. But what do I know? Blinded by science as I am.
But you are seeking answers, aren't you?
I feel like I've run around the circles.
Well, I suppose I can spare a few minutes listening to your so-called truth.
As a doctor, you must be aware of a decimating epidemic. But let me tell you that this so-called Spanish flu is just the beginning of the end.
What do you mean?
The beast is finally revealing itself, corrupting the flesh and the heart of men. With my own eyes I have seen them, those minions from the abyss.
Really? And what would be your answer to this biblical threat?
We must fight the disease before this legion outnumbers us. But not with scalpels and microscopes. No.
What is left then?
Cleansing fire.
Nice. Are we gonna burn it all down to the ground?
Tell me, Tobias. What exactly is your plan concerning the cleansing of this city?
God will recognize his own. More than once this city has risen from the ashes, hardened and purified by the flames.
Purification by fire has proved useful, but where do you stop? Burn the clothes? The buildings? The corpses? Worse?
Your lack of faith is predictable. But my task is to convince rational minds like yours to see the light.
Hey, I
This
see the
is
light.
God's will.
You're mad. And dangerous.
I'm
You're nothing
definitely
but a soulless butcher.
down
A
with burning the whole city
small-time
down.
Torquemada. The Savonarola of Whitechapel.
My son, if you think salvation is a free gift, go listen to the lies of that pompous fool, Joseph.
Joseph, a fool.
Vicar Larrabee of St. Mary's Church. While he continues preaching his fraudulent redemption, more and more people die in the streets.
What do you mean when you say that I am more lost than you thought?
All scientists
I
are
went around the
entangled in
circle
a
again.
world of causes and consequences. And most of them can't see the...
Quite a judgmental...
But you...
I am.
Let's hit the bank button.
Do you
this
know
time.
Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital?
So
I'd like to
this
know
guy
more about
burns us down
I
to the
don't like the
ground.
liberal ideas of nurses, but I especially abhor that Nurse Crane you mentioned.
So, you're not exactly a fan of Florence Nightingale's work. But nurses are essential for modern healthcare.
Nuns should be the only women allowed to take care of male patients. It's obvious only they have the necessary moral fiber.
Why do you hate Nurse Crane more than other nurses?
Before coming to London, she was a member of the communist resistance in her country. That's what happens when you let a woman get involved in politics.
I feel like we're living in this exact time right now. Too many talks of communism, disease, and simply just judging people
Have you any friends?
by where they come from.
Any family left in these terrible
It's like, wow,
No.
is this
But I have a disciple I see as
1947
my
or
son.
is this like 2020?
He is so devoted.
I don't
sent
even know
him to
what
preach
year
the
this
good
game is
word
based
in
off.
the heart of this
I already forgot.
corrupting city.
You sent him on some preaching crusade during the epidemic.
As a true believer, Samuel will fear no evil while he walks through the valley of the shadow of death.
Where did you send him?
I sent Samuel to the Stonebridge Cemetery, where the pestilence and evil grows night after night.
Oh yeah, this guy is dead.
I have heard enough for tonight. Goodbye.
Can I see where he's at? That's a no. Hey. We're gonna find something else to do then. Plenty of people to talk to.
Excuse me, sir. Are you familiar with this part of town? Name's Clayton Darby, reporter.
Sorry, I'm new to Whitechapel. But perhaps you could help me since you're a journalist. My name is Jonathan Reed.
Dr. Reed, the famous surgeon. I'll gladly help if I'm able, sir.
Why are the newspapers keeping silent about the Spanish influenza? It's as though none of you care.
There's a war going on. People shouldn't be demoralized by news of deadly diseases.
It's a disgrace. People are left to die alone. No one is properly informed of the risks.
These are bad times indeed. So much for the glorious British Empire.
What is a journalist doing in this borough after sunset?
He goes where none of his colleagues would dare to go, to inform the country.
So you risk your life to reveal the truth. I saw many reporters do the same during the war.
Whitechapel is the crucible of so many untold stories and tragedies. I want people to know them.
That's quite honorable of you. But is the public interested?
Not at all, sir. And that's why I'm an independent journalist, hoping to sell some stories.
Have you any idea of the danger you face in these streets at night?
I've had to run and hide more than once from frenzied mobs incensed by the fever. Do you think the flu is really responsible for this, Doctor?
Just a little bit.
I must confess, some of my rational views have been shaken by recent events.
I'll remember to stay away from the district's roughest streets then.
Goodbye,
Don't have
Mr.
anything for
Darby.
this guy.
Farewell.
He did not give us the most important thing of all. The key. I need a key that opens the doors that I need opened. Hello? Who might you be, ma'am?
Don't be shy, handsome.
Oh.
What can Christina do for you?
I'm not looking for what you're selling. But I'd like to ask you a few questions, if I may. I'm a doctor. Dr. Reed.
All right then, but be quick. Though I usually get paid when I open my mouth.
Charming.
Christina, have you been examined? The epidemic is spreading fast in London.
And you're probably
you could be exposed. Or expose others.
I don't like doctors or hospitals, but I don't like you asking questions.
Considering your line of work, I assure you it is only a matter of time before you have health issues.
If it is going to happen, it will happen. Right now, I need money. That's what's important.
You can put your own life in danger, that's your decision. But what about your clients? If you're contaminated, you will put them in danger too.
And you think that would worry me? If you knew the men I deal with, their health would not be what you'd worry about.
Clayton Darby claims he will expose the crisis in Whitechapel to all of London. Do you believe him?
I believe Clayton's courage will erode with time, until he finally leaves Whitechapel to start another fight somewhere else.
Why this skepticism?
How can you speak about starvation if you've never been hungry? Or about poverty? Or anything else you have never suffered from?
Are you talking from experience?
I've seen your type come here to get a good fuck in a cheap room or a dark alley before going back to their fancy houses in the West End.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? Anything you can tell me about her would be helpful.
I don't know her, but I know her name is Dorothea Crăciunescu. She came from Romania like me and many others.
You seem to respect her.
Dorothea helps the sick people of Whitechapel. Everyone should respect that.
Interesting.
Goodbye, miss. Take care of yourself as best you can.
Learning all sorts of things from Dorothy. Mr. Peterson. Are you still bullying that guy?
Hello, young man. I'm Dr. Reed, and I would like to ask you a few questions. May I enter, please?
Sorry, no, sir. My father does not like people entering our house, you see.
Your father is worried about you, boy. He asked me to look for you.
So my father actually worries about me then? Okay. Come on in. I'm Harry, by the way.
Oh, you
Is there
probably
only
dead.
pain and suffering in this world?
I am definitely going to loot your house, Harry. Thank you for letting me in. You're a
Even
good
my
boy.
dreams are soaked in blood.
You're a good boy, Harry.
It's locked.
Oh no, Harry. I'm gonna need 2 keys from you. I'm gonna need 2 keys. Oh.
It's
All
locked,
for
all right.
this. Beautiful and magnificent chest, and 1 for that fence I can't get through. So I can
Even
do
my
my mission.
dreams are...
So, may I ask you a few questions?
I'm not bothered. What could be worse?
How do you feel?
I'm fine. I mean, it's not easy every day, but I'm fine. I'm just tired of being sick all the time. If only I could be tough, like... Well, you know.
Batman?
Speaking of which, what can you tell me about your father?
My father is an idiot who makes idiot things. That's all I have to say.
Forgive my bluntness, young man, but you don't seem happy living in Whitechapel.
Why should I? I never wanted to come here in the first place. It was my father's decision. And look around you. Does this look like a nice place to live?
I'm sure your father did his best when he found this house. Times are tough for everyone, young man.
That's exactly what my father says. Harry, you should be grateful for what you've got.
Should
I
be
wasn't
grateful,
even
Harry.
consulted when we moved here.
Be grateful and give me the
If life here is so terrible for you, why don't you just leave this place? Have you ever spoken to your father about it?
I don't go outside. It terrifies me so. I went outside once without my father noticing and I saw terrible things. Bloody and frightening things.
So that's why you stay at home all day? For fear of the epidemic?
I'm not afraid of disease or death, Dr. Reed. It's the living I'm afraid of.
I feel you, Harry. Do you know
Nurse Dorothy
Crane?
Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
Yes, I know her. She came here to examine me when I was very sick. She said I should go out more.
I think that's all we
Goodbye,
can
young
ask
man.
them.
Take care of yourself.
Is there only pain and suffering in this world?
Just wish I knew. I knew where the key was. Mr. Peterson.
No one's there.
Did I made it full circle? I sure did. Made a full circle back to this fence that I can't open. And I can't spy on him because he's too far away. Oh. Wow. I am definitely gonna shoot myself after this.
A strange man was at the door with a pass for our medical facility. I refused him entry.
Darius, how could you know he didn't need our help?
His clothes were too finely tailored to be for Whitechapel.
Perhaps just a friend of that stray poet who is always about.
Richard Nithercott? No, not of the same cloth, this man. I suspect some machination from that journalist.
Clayton Darby. Is he still asking questions?
Yes. I saw him drifting around St. Mary's Church. I swear he is tracking me just downwind.
I must talk to that journalist or the poet. They must know about Darius. Nearby the church they just mentioned.
I already talked to the port. I mean, the journalist. I don't know the port. I don't think I know the port. But the journalist was somewhere around here. Somewhere on this part. I know I saw him. What was that? Some fresh blood. Hello? What you doing over there, boy? Dead inside. Oh. Oh no, I went inside, so that means I'm dead too. Made the mistake, so I might as well die with it. First impression is there's nobody home. I'll probably change if I step into the wrong place. Small bottles, cigarettes. Yes, yes. The only thing I'm not seeing here is oh, what is this? Why do I have two Ys now? Oh, that's probably the people I need to talk to. If I've only followed the Ys. Inside out. Sure, I was gonna die. I was sure I was gonna die. But I guess this is a hideout of some sort with some skulls in it. Makes sense. Alright, let's go say hello to the friendly skulls. Not looking good for me. Oh no. Well, may I rest in peace with the rest of the dead people. And that's what happens when you use dodge too much. Because you need stamina to attack, so you need stamina to dodge as well. You use it all up, you die. So don't be like me, don't spam the circle button to dodge. I wonder where I'm gonna spawn I'm gonna spawn in the recently found safe house where we're. Oh. Alright. So it was this door, right? Hey mates, I'm back. You guys want to tussle again? Do another one. Gives me any more blood. I think he died. See guys, it's not always as difficult as I make it look. I just make it look more difficult than it needs to be. Because why not die? Why stay alive? That's the question. I don't know, I'm gonna spawn in. Where are we?
It's locked, all right.
I've been here before. This is where my friend the wolf is. Alright. That means I'm going back. I'm gonna stop for today. I am gonna do another live stream later tonight with my cousin, because he said he was willing to play some Fallout guys with me. So I'll see you all tonight, probably around 5:30, because he did say he was gonna be home on, I don't know, like 4 or something, maybe later. But he always eats around 5, so 5:30, 6. That's probably what we'll be on. Alrighty. I'll see you all tonight for some Fallout, guys.